What's up, everybody? Bill here. We're going to do an epic peanut butter battle, a redo. I just finished uploading this video, and halfway through of checking it, I noticed the sound cut out. So I went to my backup mic, the one that I know is fully charged, and we're going to do the battle all over again. Okay, maybe the results will be different on this one. I don't know, but we're fixed to find out. So let's do this. So our current champ here is Jif Extra Crunchy. Okay, this is about $5 for this container. All right, this is my favorite peanut butter as of today. It's 28-ounce jar for like $5. This is the champ. Best peanut butter I've ever had. From Target, we have Good and Gather Extra Crunchy Peanut Butter. Okay, this is their generic crunchy peanut butter. I paid maybe $1 more for this larger container that's 40 ounces. Okay, so this is a big old container. So let's do some stats here. This has the Target brand has 180 calories per serving, and the Jif has 190 calories per serving. Everything else is very close. The total fats in the Jif is 21 and the Target is 19. So the Jif has a little more fats, okay? Both the same, 7% protein. So they're pretty close on everything. Yeah. Everything else is almost identical. So this is what the Jif looks like. All right. And here's the Target brand, Good and Gather. All right, so let's get the tops off here. And we'll do an aroma test first. So let's start with the current champ Jif. Smells excellent. And this smells excellent also. I'll be honest, the Good and Gather has a stronger, more peanut butter type aroma going. Yep. Yeah, it's just a stronger aroma. It's more peanut buttery smelling. As far as the visual goes, the Jif definitely looks a lot more chunky, and the Good and Gather has a more gold kind of yellowish tone to it, if you can see. But Jif, in my opinion, looks better. Okay, but it's not about the looks; it's about the taste. Okay, so let's get a little spoonful there, a little spoonful here. I don't know if you can tell with the camera, but definitely more yellowy looking. All right, so I'll start with the Good and Gather. That is excellent peanut butter. If you know, don't let the generic label fool you. Okay, this is tasty peanut butter. Now for the Jif. The Jif is definitely more chunky, bigger chunks and more of them. Okay, but we're here for flavor. All right, that's what it's all about. Because generally, these peanut butters, I just blend them in with my breakfast, my oatmeal. Okay, and that's how I eat my peanut butter. and or if I'm in a hurry and I don't want to eat like a bunch of food and I'm going to go for a walk or a run or something or go to the gym, I'll just take a spoonful of peanut butter, and that keeps me from getting like hypoglycemic. You know what I'm saying? So let me do this again. Damn, that is good. This is very tough. Okay. Wow. This is a seriously tough battle because they're both excellent peanut butters. So I'm going to start with the Jif first. All right. Okay. Well, we have a winner. Let me explain this a little bit here. Okay, for the crunchy, for the crunchiness of it, Jif wins hands down. Okay, for the texture, Jif wins. For crunchy and texture, Jif has it. Okay, excuse me. And look of the container, Jif. But that's not what this is about. This is about taste. Okay, which one has the best taste and aroma? Okay, because with taste you have aroma. That's what makes the experience, right? Although the mouthfeel of the Jif is better, I'm going to have to give the overall taste to Good and Gather. It just has more flavor, more aroma, more value for the dollar. As far as the flavor goes and value, Jif can't beat it. You can't beat it. This actually tastes better, and you get more of it for about the same price. So very shocking results here for me. I really thought that just because it's a name brand that it was going to be better. Well, it is better in the sense that it's more chunky and has a better mouthfeel, and the label is more colorful. But for just what I'm going to use the peanut butter for, mix it in with my my oatmeal, this is going to have more flavor, okay, and more of the product you get. So I'm going to taste this more coming through because it's a stronger taste. It has a stronger taste to it. It tastes stronger and it has a stronger aroma. Where this is more like taste wise is more smooth, a little more subdued, even though it has more chunks to it. But this has more punch, okay? This has more flavor. So I'm going to give the win to Good and Gather. As generic and boring as it looks, and how inexpensive it is the best peanut butter I've ever had to this date. It even is better than Jif. So I'm totally like in shock, but it is what it is. I'm being as honest as I can be. And just because it's a generic brand and it costs less doesn't mean it's an inferior product. So it is what it is. So thank you for stopping by. I do appreciate it. If you're having issues with my results here, you can go buy these yourself and try them. I got this at Stater Brothers and I got this at Target. And you can try the comparison yourself. Of course, this is my opinion. My opinion can vary from anybody else's. Everybody's got their own set of taste buds. I got mine, and this is actually the second this is the rematch because the first battle I did, my little microphone cut out and the video was useless halfway through. So this just reconfirms my results because the first one, Good and Gather, won, and it won again. So hands down, Good and Gather, best peanut butter I've ever had. So thanks for stopping by. Y'all have a good night, day, morning, wherever you're at, and we'll check you later. See ya.